Hi, Carl.
Kev.
Welcome.
Let's go look at some shirts. We gotta move up from the other shirts I've been getting to your Davinos. What I need is stuff I can use for travel. If I'll be traveling, I'll have anything from a casual shirt to something that can be part casual, part formal.
Okay.
Something that can stand up to a hotel
Laundry.
laundry guy.
Right.
Something I can use whether I'm in jeans or in a suit, whatever. So
Perfect. So the first step to getting a made-to-measure shirt is we need to let you try on one of our fitting shirts. And then we're going to measure your shirt based off of that. Then we choose the fabrics for you.
how many do I have to order at a time?
So there's a minimum order of 3 shirts. And the starting price for the shirts is 18,500. You can order different styles, different fabrics.
Like how long would it take?
And the whole delivery process takes about 2 to 3 months for the shirts. They deliver to us, and after that, we'll do a final check just to make sure everything's okay, and then we hand it over to you.
Cool, cool. So what's the point of all this? What's the point of having this new level of workmanship in clothing? Why is it different?
The main reason that people go custom is because they don't fit into the average sizing in ready-to-wear clothing. We see that men are more discerning when it comes to the way their garments fall into their bodies. They come to us to fix those things that they can't get in ready-to-wear garments. Normally, we find that people don't have the same length of arms. So we have to measure each arm individually.
So this would solve the problem of when I have a store-bought shirt, these work, but it's too tight, or this is too long.
Yes. Normally, the thing with standard sizing is that when you size up, everything also gets larger. Let's say if you have a strong chest, you normally size up for your stronger chest. But then again, your neck is sometimes smaller than your chest, so you have a loose collar as a result. So doing it made to measure gets it exactly right. And especially when trying to wear a jacket, you want a good fitting shirt because a bad fitting shirt is not gonna look good when you put a jacket on top of the shirt. The pricing wise, it's justified because the garment is made entirely by hand.
When you say by hand, do you mean as in no sewing machine, or do you mean just not mechanized?
When we say by hand, it's literally, we mean it by hand. Most makers would do it by machine. So when you do it by machine, it's a bit more stiff. So when you feel it on your neck, it's a bit more restrictive. Machines normally are a bit more tight in terms of the distance between the stitches. That's one. And number two is the tension of the thread. Unlike when the collar is attached by hand, it feels that there's a bit more give to it. It doesn't feel tight, doesn't feel restrictive, it just feels comfortable. So it all reflects. If you notice the stitching inside of the shirts, they're very wide and uneven because that's the sign of handwork. This would take maybe 4 or 5 times longer than a normal person would do on a standard sewing machine.
It feels like the inside of a jacket, the way they shape it.
make it, yes. If you can feel that, there's no thick bump. Normally there is on a machine-made shirt.
Yeah, you're right.
When everything is correct, we check for other things. Like for example, since you're a watch enthusiast, we measure the outer circumference with the largest watch that they wear in case that you decide to wear that. What we also are gonna do for you is we're going to have 2 buttons in the cuff, so you can wear a larger watch and you can wear a smaller watch. So I brought out these fabric swatches so that you can choose from what we have. I recommend that you start with the lower priced one because it's less fine, so it will also stand up to washing more.
Okay.
Because the finer the fabric, the more delicate it is. And the more delicate it is, the more that it falls apart more quickly if you put it through commercial
A
laundry.
hotel laundry.
Right, exactly. And I would recommend this fabric precisely because it's a bit on the shinier side. It's a nice, hefty, 100% cotton fabric. There's a bit of a sheen to it, the way the fabric is finished.
It's not too heavy.
Not too heavy, not too light, not too see-through. So you can wear it alone without a jacket. Another one would be Cello Star. Breathes really well, but the look is very similar to like a fine Oxford.
Then what do we choose next?
We would choose collar styles. By default, we recommend the standard spread collar because it works with different face shapes. So it goes underneath the collar of the jacket.
These are white just because we're using them for choosing, right? You're not
Yes.
talking white collars.
Yes,
necessarily.
definitely. So the colors that you will have will be in the same fabric that you have chosen. After the collar styles, then what we choose is the fusing. The fusing is what dictates that sort of shape that it's going to have. Because a very light lining would just make it just fall like right down. It's not gonna have any shape.
Flop. Okay.
It's gonna flop out. So what we normally recommend is the second one so that it falls nicely on your shirt.
Okay, that's for the collar and the cuffs.
The cuffs, yes.
Okay, so we've chosen the collars and the collar stiffness.
Yes.
What do we do next?
So the next one would be to choose the right cuff style. So we normally recommend for your cuffs a rounded corner, such as these ones. Or you can do with a more angular shape like this one. And if you would like French cuffs, then you can also do French cuffs like these.
What else do we choose? Are we choosing buttons?
Buttons,
lengths?
yes. So there are different kinds and they're all made of mother of pearl. What we normally recommend to customers is the thicker mother of pearl button because if you're gonna put it into commercial laundry or hotel laundry, they're gonna stand up very well. And they have a nice sort of pop from your shirt.
In terms of like maintenance for these things, if we're not going with hotel laundries and so on, and we just have someone at home doing the wash, is there any particular care they have to take?
Ideally, we recommend just doing hand wash and just making sure that we use very mild detergent. And if you can dry it normally without using a dryer, that would be best.
All right, so like a washing machine on delicate.
Yes.
Hey, Kevin. Okay, cool. My shirts are here. Let's try this one.
So we make sure that the collar is correct. There's a space for 2 fingers in there, so it's enough breathing room. We make sure that the shoulders are not too extended off your shoulder, so this is a good fit. There's not a lot of excess fabric when it comes to your chest. And also, when it comes to the midsection area, there's also not a lot of fabric. If you look at the back also, the darts that we applied in the back, they removed all of that excess fabric so that it's not bunching up. And then we also shortened your shirt so that you can wear it in a more casual way.
I like it. I like it. This is new. I like this. I would have thought it felt tighter, but it doesn't. It's more fitted, and yet it's not tight.
It's not restrictive.
Yeah, the thing you were telling me about the
larger sleeve head.
Yeah, it works. I'm surprised it works. I now know how I'm going to order more.
Great.